Good evening children, hearty welcome to Naidu Maths YouTube channel. So we are in the tangents and secants to a circle part 5. Yesterday we have completed few problems based on tangents lengths are equal from external point and constructions to these two tangents also, which we have discussed, and we will continue the remaining problems in exercise 9.2. So let us start here. So the question number 8. In a right triangle ABC, a circle with side AB as diameter is drawn to intersect the hypotenuse AC in P. Prove that the tangent to the circle at P bisects the side BC. Here is the question. Actually, in the question some information is given. Here is the diagram which it is given in the textbook itself. This is also. Okay? Yes. Now let us observe that. So this is the circle with center O and AB is the diameter, is drawn to intersect the hypotenuse AC at P. So that is, here is the right triangle, another right triangle. This is the AC hypotenuse which intersect at P. Prove that the tangent to the circle at P bisects the BC side. That means we have to find these two lengths are equal. So to this. So to this, actually, if it is first I am going to use the idea of the diagram here. Actually, in the diagram it is shown that these two angles are equal. If it is given these two angles are equal, the proof will be very easy. Actually, in the question it is not mentioned. So that I want to explain the two ways. Suppose if the two angles are equal, if it is given, then how to prove that? And if it is not given as per the question, if it is, we have to follow how to prove that. That both the methods that we will discuss, children, here. So O is the center of the circle. O is the center of the circle. Yes? Yes, children. I think whether the live is coming or not. Yes, sorry. O is the center of the circle and this AB is the diameter. AB diameter. Okay, children. Now, so this is the tangent at P. PQ is tangent at point P. Okay. Suppose if this is the tangent, now let us observe radius always makes 90 degrees with the tangent. So QB will also be the tangent. Here QB is also tangent. So we know that at B, we know that tangents from external point lengths are equal. అంటే బాహ్య బిందువు నుంచి వృత్తానికి గీసినటువంటి స్పర్శరేఖల పొడవులు ఎప్పుడు ఎలాగుంటాయంటే సమానంగా ఉంటాయి. సో tangents from external point to circle are equal. So from this what we can say, this is the external point. So I am going to express that QP length is equals to QB length. Okay, so QP is equal to QB. Observe that. So these two are equal. This is QP and QB. This is 1. And next, in the diagram PQC, let us observe that. In the triangle PQC, if you observe, it is marked that the two angles are equal. So if you consider likewise, that means angle QPC is equal to angle QCP. Whenever these two angles are equal, we know that in any triangle two angles are equal, the sides opposite to the angles are also equal. So QPC, this is QC side, is equal to QCP, this is PQ. QC is equal to PQ. The region for this is sides opposite to equal angles are also equal, that is. So let us assume that this is 2. Now if we can observe QP, this QP is equal to QC and the same QP is equal to BQ. So from 1 and 2, what you can say that is BQ is equal to CQ. So if these two lengths are equal, what you can say? PQ bisects BC. Therefore, PQ bisects BC. So this is, children, this is some extent different and confusion question, but here in the diagram it is given that these two angles are equal, but whereas in the question it is not mentioned. So if you proceed according to the diagram, then automatically this is the process. Suppose if the diagram is not given, if the same question is given, then in the same way which we cannot able to do that. Why? Because these two angles, here it is marked equal, but we don't know, the same information is not given. So if these two angles are equal, then simply, since external point tangents lengths are equal, these two sides equal. If these two angles are equal, these two sides are also equal. Automatically BQ will be equal to CQ. Therefore PQ bisects BC. This is. Now the same proof only I am going to explain in different way. Observe, children, here in this question, let us these two angles, let us think that they are not given in the question. But what is given in the question? Once again, O, center of the circle, it is given, and AB diameter. AB diameter. AB is diameter. Why? Because see, this is the center and this is the longest chord. And next, since this is the radius and this is the tangent at this particular point, radius is always, it is touching. So PQ and BQ are tangents. PQ comma BQ are tangents at P comma B. This is very, very important. Okay. Now this is the information which it is given. Now again the problem is we have to prove that this line PQ bisects BC. Okay. So first thing is radius is perpendicular to the tangent. This is 90, and since it is the diameter, angle in the semicircle, ఎప్పుడైనా సరే ఇది diameter అయితే diameter లోపల angle in the semicircle we will call it as, that is also 90. So that two ideas I am going to take. Observe, children. So from there I am going to start. So since AB is diameter, what we can say? Angle APB is equals to 90 degrees. What is the reason? Is nothing but angle in a semicircle is 90. In any semicircle the angle will be 90. 9th class circles concept that we have discussed, I think you might have known that angle in. So this is 90. If this is 90, what you can say about these two part of the angles? Why? Because since AC is the straight line, so therefore angle BPC is also equal to 90. If angle BPC is 90 and this is a combination of two angles, let us observe that this is one part and this is another part. So the same I am changing. Angle BPQ plus angle CPQ is equals to 90. Let us assume that this is 1. So this angle plus this angle is equals to 1. And we know that, so here if this is 90, what you can say about this angle plus this angle? Yes, no doubt at all, that two angles sum will also be 90. So angle PBC or PBQ, whatever you can write, angle PBQ plus angle PCQ is also equal to 90. Why? Because this total angle is 90. This is. Now this is 2. Now from these two, what we can say? The sum of these two will be equal to sum of these two. Let us write down. Angle BPQ plus angle CPQ is equals to angle PBQ plus angle PCQ. This is, let us assume that this is 3 from 1 and 2, from 1 comma 2. But here one thing it is very, so from external point tangents lengths are equal. From external point tangent lengths are equal, so that QP will be is equal to QB. QP is equal to QB. Whenever these two sides are equal, their opposite angle should be equal. So QP opposite is angle PBQ. PBQ is equal to QB opposite side is angle BPQ. This is BPQ. So this is BPQ and PPQ. Let us assume that this is. So these two angles are equal. Now substitute this 4 in 3. Let us substitute 3. So PBQ, this is BPQ, this is. So substitute 4 in 3. Upon substitution, what will happen? Angle BPQ plus angle CPQ is equal to angle PBQ plus angle PCQ. Now observe children, here it is very clear that from 4 PBQ this angle, BPQ this angle. So now these two are equal. So automatically the remaining two angles, so these two angles will be equal. So these two angles are equal. So that is, so whenever these two angles are equal, automatically their opposite side, what is the angle? CPQ, this. So and this is PCQ. These two angles are equal. So these two sides will also be equal. So that only I am going to write. CPQ opposite side is QC is equals to QC is equals to PQ. This is 5. Now if you can observe, QP is equal to QB. This is 1 point, and QC equal to PQ. This PQ is equal to BQ. So this is, let us observe, this is also, let us make it as one equation. This is otherwise, let us write down, this is as 4 and this is 5. Otherwise, let us in order we can write it at, this is 5. Now substitute 5 into, now this equation will be 6. Now if you observe from 4 comma 6, what you can say that this length is equal to this length equal to this. So which implies that BQ is equal to CQ. So BQ equal to CQ means this PQ bisects the sides. Okay children, is it clear? So actually once again I am going to remind the previous one. Here this is the direct question which it is given, and two methods I did. Actually in examination you won't get diagram. If the question is given, we have to do the next one. If suppose diagram itself is given, then it is from the diagram, it is these two angles are equal. These two sides whenever it is equal, opposite angles will be equal. So automatically these three sides will be equal. That means this is equal to this which it bisects. Okay. Now whereas if it is given likewise, this is, now automatically, so this angle is 90 means this part of the angle is 90. This is a combination of these two, BPQ plus CQ, and this is 90 means these two angles sum is also 90, PBQ plus PCQ. Now these two are equal. So now what we did is, these two lengths are equal means these two angles are equal. By substituting these two angles, what you will get means, actually this plus this equal to this plus this. These two are equal means automatically these two angles will also be equal. Now since the angles are equal, the opposite sides will also be equal. Therefore PQ equal to QC. So now from the equation 4 and 6, so BQ equal to CQ. That means PQ bisects the side BC. So if the diagram is not given, then no doubt at all we should adopt this method only. I hope it is clear for you, both of them, both the methods. If only question is given, we have to do in this way. If both question and diagram itself, if it is given, the first method is also okay. I think it is clear for you everyone. So we will move to the next question and the last one. Draw a tangent to a given circle with center O from a point R outside the circle. How many tangents can be drawn to the circle from the point? Yes, it is direct question and simple question. Like these models already yesterday itself we have discussed 2 questions, and day before yesterday also I think 2 questions I have explained. So directly this one I think you can able to do that. Just rough diagram I will show that. I hope you all will complete the. So this is the center of the circle and this is the circle, the method. This is, and from point R, this is the point, this is the center of the circle O, and this is the point R. Now from this, it is possible to draw this side one tangent and this side one tangent. Let us observe, this is one tangent and this is. So how many tangents can be drawn to the circle from that point? Means we know that it is 2 tangents can be drawn. So that's all. And the tangent always makes 90 degrees with the radius. And the method of construction of these 2 tangents, as we have already discussed previously, that by using the robocompass idea also, yesterday and day before yesterday I have explained. So please watch those videos also to get clarity about this. Simple construction, just it is. Somewhere else it is distance also not given. You can take any point R and draw the perpendicular bisector, and meeting point circle you can draw that, and you will get the tangents. Okay children, so with this exercise 9.2 completed, and we have one more exercise, but it is very important regarding examination point of view. So that concept we will start. Yes children, are you ready? Okay, yes. Now, segment of a circle formed by a secant. What is actually the meaning? Segment. What is segment of a circle and how it is formed? That is, let us observe what is actually a segment of a circle. To understand that, let us draw a circle. Here is the circle children. This is the circle. Now I am going to draw a secant to this. Secant means we know that it is the line which intersect the circle in 2 distinct points. అంటే ఒక రేఖ వృత్తాన్ని 2 వేరు బిందువుల వద్ద ఖండిస్తే దానినే ఛేదన రేఖ అంటాం. Yes, let us draw the secant. Now this is the point A and this is the point B where it touches the circle, this secant. Now what is the segment of a circle? Now this is, if you observe, because of drawing this is this. Let us observe. Here this side, I have shown here this side some dotted lines, dotted dots, and this side some shaded lines. This is. So because of drawing this line, this total circular region is divided into 2 parts. Now what is this part? Means it is the region bounded between the arc and the chord at the end points of the arc. అంటే ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇక్కడ 2 రీజియన్స్ కింద డివైడ్ అయిపోయింది, ప్రాంతాల కింద. ఈ ప్రాంతం ఎలాగని చెప్తామంటే, ఆర్క్ ఉంది, ఆర్క్ యొక్క ఎండ్ పాయింట్ దగ్గర కార్డు ఉంది. సో బిట్వీన్ దీస్ 2, arc and the chord, whatever the region that it is formed is called, yes, this it is called the segment of a circle. Okay children, yes, this is called the segment of a circle. Let us observe that. What is the segment of a circle? Segment of a circle, yes, segment means region bounded between arc and chord at the end points of the arc. Observe children, what is actually the segment of a circle? సో వృత్తఖండం అంటాం తెలుగులో. వృత్తఖండం అంటే ఏంటంటే, ఒక వృత్తాన్ని ఒక ఛేదన రేఖ 2 వేర్వేరు బిందువుల వద్ద ఖండించడం వల్ల వృత్తంలో ఉండే మొత్తం ప్రాంతం 2 భాగాలుగా విడిపోయింది. యాక్చువల్గా ఈ 2 భాగాలు ఎలాగున్నాయంటే, ఒకటేమో వృత్తం యొక్క చాపము, ఆ చాపము యొక్క అంచె బిందువుల వద్ద గీసినటువంటి జా, ఈ మధ్యలో ఉండే ప్రాంతం. ఇటువైపు కూడా సేమ్ వృత్తం యొక్క చాపము, ఆ చాపము యొక్క అంచె బిందువుల వద్ద గీసిన జా, ఈ 2 ప్రాంతాల కింద విడిపోయింది. సో ఇది ఒక కొంత ప్రాంతం, ఇది ఒక ప్రాంతం. ఈ 2 ప్రాంతాలని కూడా మనం ఏమంటాం అంటే వృత్తఖండాలు అని అంటాం. సెగ్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఎ సర్కిల్. సో సెగ్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఎ సర్కిల్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ద రీజియన్. దిస్ ఈస్ రిలేటింగ్ టు సమ్ రీజియన్, అండ్ దిస్ రీజియన్ ఈజ్ బౌండెడ్ బిట్వీన్ ద ఆర్క్, అంటే వృత్తం యొక్క చాపానికి మళ్ళీ ఎక్కడ, అండ్ దట్ టు ఏ కార్డ్ ఎట్ ద ఎండ్ పాయింట్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఆర్క్, అంటే ఆర్క్ యొక్క ఎండ్ పాయింట్స్ దగ్గర డ్రా చేసిన కార్డ్కి between that whatever the region we have, that is called the segment of a circle. So this is one segment and this is another segment. Is it clear? So once again, what is the segment of the circle? Means it is the region bounded between the arc and the chord at the endpoints of the arc. సో ఆర్క్ యొక్క ఎండ్ పాయింట్ దగ్గరికి ఇస్తున్న కార్డ్కి ఆర్క్కి మధ్యలో ఎంతైతే రీజియన్ ప్రాంతం ఉంటుందో దట్ హోల్ రీజియన్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ ద సెగ్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఎ సర్కిల్. అండ్ దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ సెగ్మెంట్ అండ్ దిస్ ఈస్ అనదర్ సెగ్మెంట్. ది బోత్ ఆర్ సెగ్మెంట్. And we will call this segment with special name and this segment with special. Let us try to understand some more. So finding the area of the segment. So if you observe, I am going to draw here one segment. So this is the circle and this is the secant, and this secant intersect the circle at 2 points A and B. Now it divide, but one side some part is shaded with brick like structure. Is it clear, children? Ante brick laga structure undi. So this it is, this region, if you observe that, it is the region between the smaller arc, that means minor arc we will call it as, in particularly circle terminology we will say that it is minor arc, and this is the minor arc and a smaller arc concern, and this is the chord at the end points of the minor arc, and this is the region, and this region is called minor segment. This is called minor segment. So again this is a segment, but it is a minor segment. Why we are calling it as minor? Alpa vrutta kandam antam Telugulo. So minor segment means it is the region between the minor arc and the chord at the end points of the minor arc. That is region bounded between minor arc and chord at the end points of minor arc. So this is called the minor segment. Actually ga rendu segments kinda divide అయిపోతుంది. Smaller arc చేత form అయ్యి region ఉంటుంది చూడండి, that we will call it as minor segment. So since it is formed by the smaller arc, so that region is called the minor segment. Okay, now let us observe another this is. If we can observe here, so this is also the secant, but if we observe, this secant is exactly passing through the center. So this, what we can call this segment as, okay, yes, this segment is called semicircular region, or half of the segment or half of the circle, whatever it can be. So since this side arc length and this side arc length both are same here, both sides. Why? Because this side here, if you can observe, this is the minor arc and this is the major arc, but here if you can observe that this is the chord which it is passing through the center of the circle, therefore which it divides the complete circle into two equal parts. Each one is called the, yes, semicircular. So semicircular segment, semicircular segment or semicircular region, whatever we can call it as, no problem, that is semicircular. That means the region or the region half of the circle simply we can call, which it is the area of half the circle is called the semicircular segment. This is, so region that is half of the total circle, region that is half of the area of the total circle. సో ఇదేంటంటే అల్పవృత్తఖండం. అల్పవృత్తఖండం ఏ విధంగా ఏర్పడుతుందంటే అల్పచాపము, ఆ చాపం యొక్క అంచె బిందువుల ద్వారా ఏర్పడిన జాకి మధ్యలో ఎంత ప్రాంతం అయితే ఉంటుందో దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ అల్పవృత్తఖండం. సో రీజియన్ బౌండెడ్ బిట్వీన్ మైనర్ ఆర్క్ అండ్ ద chord at the end point. This is, but here this is the secant which it is passing through the center of the circle, then it divide the whole circle into two equal parts. This is called semicircular segment or semicircular region or half circle, whatever we can call it as, anything, no problem. This is the region that is half of the total area of the circle. ఎంత region ఉంటుందంటే it is half of the total area of the circle. Now let us observe the third one. So here is the diagram. Now if you can draw here, now this is the region brick like structure, what it is showing here. This is the region which it is bounded between the major arc and the chord at the end points. That is, so this is called major segment. Major segment. So this is called major segment. So what is actually the major segment? Means it is the region bounded between the major arc and the chord at the endpoints. So region bounded between major arc and, yes, major arc and the chord at the endpoints of major arc. Observe children. So this is the major arc, అంటే అధిక వృత్తచాపము. ఈ అధిక వృత్తచాపం యొక్క చివరల్ని కలిపితే ఒక లైన్ సెగ్మెంట్ వస్తుంది, దాన్నే జా అంటాం. ఈ జాకి అధిక వృత్తచాపానికి మధ్యలో ఉండే ఈ ప్రాంతాన్ని మనం ఏమంటాం అంటే అధిక వృత్తఖండము అని అంటాం. దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ మేజర్ సెగ్మెంట్. హౌ ఇట్ విల్ ఫార్మ్ మీన్స్ because of the major arc and the chord at the end point, simply. So this is the region. So this region will be more when compared with this one. Simply if we can talk about major arc and the chord, major segment, minor arc and the chord, which it is called the minor segment. Suppose if the chord is passing through the center, then it will be diameter, then it divides the circle into two equal halves, which it is nothing but semicircular region. Okay, now how to find the area of this? So if you want the area of this region, if you want, so whether it is a minor arc or the major arc, whatever it may be, so from that what you have to do is we have to find the segment area. So to calculate the segment area, so how we will do that means, so first we will locate the center here. So from the center to the end points we will draw the, yes, we will draw the lines here. Likewise, now there is a structure you will get. What you can know that, do you know that this is the region which it is between the two radii and the arc at the end point? Yes, so that we already know that it is called sector. So let us discuss about once again about the sector area. Actually, what is actually sector area? So based on the sector area we can able to find the segment area also. So whether it is a minor segment or it will be a major segment, that we can able to calculate. What is actually circle? What is means now itself just I have given idea about that. What is actually sector means? Sector, it is a part of a circle surrounded between the two radii and the arc at the end points of the radii. So this is the center of the circle. Let us observe that. This is the center of the circle. This is O, and these are the two end points of the radii. And these two radii are always equal. We know that in a circle the radii are, and this is the arc length. Let us assume that arc length is L, and this arc, it makes some part of the angle. Why? Because it is a part of the complete circle. Complete circle at the center, how much angle does it makes? Yes, we know that it is 360 degrees, but this is a part of the complete circle. Why? Because one small part we are taking. Now it will be some angle, whatever it may be, that is. Now how to find the area of this sector means, it is a part of the total circle area only. So if you consider the radius is r, for example, then what is actually the area of the circle? So radius is equals to r units, suppose, if you can assume, then area of circle will be is equals to pi r square. As we know that area of the circle will be pi r square units. This is the area of the circle, but the sector, it is a part of the total circle. It is part. What part means? Out of 360 degrees angle, x degrees is made by this sector. Let us observe. So total ga ee point దగ్గర ఇలా ఫుల్ గా తీసుకుంటే సర్కిల్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఈ సర్కిల్ కాకుండా మనకి ఏంటంటే ఓన్లీ ఎక్స్ డిగ్రీస్ యాంగిల్ చేసే పార్ట్ మాత్రమే మనం తీసుకుంటున్నాం. సో దిస్ ఈస్ మేకింగ్ వాట్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద టోటల్ సర్కిల్ మీన్స్ it will be x by 360. So therefore area of sector, if you want to calculate, it is part of the total circle area. What part means x degrees is this part out of 360 అంటే 360 degrees లో x degrees ఏమో ఈ సెక్టర్ పార్ట్ అవుతుంది into this part is out of the total area. What is total area? Pi r square. Therefore area of sector will be is equal to x by 360 into pi r square. This is, so the area of the circle will be equals to x by 360 into pi r square. This is the same area which we can able to express in different way also. What is that? Suppose I want to write the length of the arc. What is the length of the arc? Actually this length of the arc also, full length of the arc is circumference. Children observe carefully, full length of the arc is circumference. That means for 360 degrees circumference is 2 pi r, but I want for only x degrees. That means it is also part of the total circumference. So how can you express this? Is x by 360. That means out of 360 x degrees part into only the circumference only we are calculating. That is, so 2 pi r. So which will be L is equal to x by 360 into 2 pi r. So this is the length of the arc. Is it clear, children? So the length of the arc will be is equal to x by 360 into 2 pi r, whereas the area of the sector will be equal to x by 360 into pi r square. Now this area which we can able to express in different way also. Different way in the sense, so let us observe here, children. Here. Now what is the area of the sector which will be is equal to x by 360 into pi r square. Now the same I am going to write in different way. So this is 2 pi r into r by 2. Let us observe. This 2 will get cancelled, pi r into r, which it is pi r square. That means here there is no change at all. Observe. So now what I am doing is x by 360 into 2 pi r. So which it is, sorry, this is 1 r only. Why? Because r square means 2 pi into r we can able to write. This is, so this part, this is, so 2 pi. Now x by 360 into 2 pi r can be changed as, suppose this is the region, so this is the particular part, this is x by 360 into 2 pi r, this is nothing but L. So now how can you change this one as, which will be is equal to L r by 2. So the area of the sector formula will be equal to L r by 2. So if you know the length of the arc and radius, which will be equal to L r by 2. If you know the angle made by the sector at the center, then x by 360 into pi r square. And if you know the angle and the radius, then the length of the arc will be x by 360 into 2 pi r. So once again, what is actually a sector mean? Sector is the region bounded between the two radii and the arc at the endpoints of, and it is a part of a circle. First thing we have to know that it is a part. అంటే మొత్తం వృత్తంలో కొంత భాగం. ఎలా తీస్తున్నాం ఈ భాగం అంటే ఆ రెండు రేడియస్లు, ఆ రేడియస్ యొక్క ఎండ్ పాయింట్ దగ్గర ఉండే ఆర్క్ కి మధ్యలో ఎంతైతే రీజియన్ ఉంటుందో, వాట్ ఎవర్ ద రీజియన్ దట్ ఇట్ కవర్స్, it is called the sector. And this area, if we want to calculate, we know the total area of the circle is pi r square. Out of this only x degrees part only it is making. So what part of the region it is means x by 360. Out of 360 x part into total area is pi r square. Therefore this will be the area of the sector, x by 360 into pi r square. Okay. Now the length of the arc will be x by 360 into 2 pi r. And the same area of the sector, if you know the length of the arc, we can able to find the same only x by 360 into pi r square. I am going to write it as 2 pi r into r. So pi into r pi r square, but 2 extra I have written, therefore I divided with the same 2. So 2 will get cancelled, pi r into r, which will be equal to pi r square, same. Now but this x by 360 into 2 pi r can be changed as L. So the area of the sector will be equals to L r by 2. What is confusing, Amma? Sai Teja. Okay, so area of the sector will be is equal to x by 360 into pi r square. Length of the arc is equal to x by 360 into 2 pi r. And the area of the sector, when you know the length of the arc, this is the length of the arc, which will be equal to L r by 2. So this is. This is all about that. Now by making use of the idea of this sector only, it is possible to find the segment area also. So whatever we have discussed, what is major segment and what is minor segment, what is semicircular segment, that is half of the segment. That means how we have to calculate, so that we will discuss. And before that we have a few questions which are given in do this, children, and these are the easy questions, I hope. And instead of doing all the questions, I will select 3 questions, third, fourth and fifth. 1 and 2, when compared with this, remaining will be easy. So once again, listen one more. Okay, yes, better once again just listen. But anyway, so you are requesting once, just what is actually a sector means. What is sector? Sector is a part of a circle which surrounded between the 2 radii and the arc. అంటే సెక్టర్ అంటే ఏంటంటే వృత్తంలో కొంత భాగం, 2 రేడియస్లు, ఆ రేడియస్లు ఎండ్ పాయింట్ దగ్గర ఉండే ఆర్క్కి మధ్యలో ఉండే రీజియన్. ఈ రీజియన్ యొక్క ఎంత రీజియన్ ఉందో కావాలంటే ఇది కంప్లీట్ చూడండి. ఇక్కడ ఒక రఫ్ చిన్న స్కెచ్ డ్రా చేస్తాను. లెట్ us అబ్జర్వ్ హియర్. సో వన్స్ అగైన్ హియర్. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ ఫుల్ సర్కిల్. And in this a small part I am going to consider. This is sector. Actually full angle at the center is 360, but sector is making only x degrees only. Ante emoutundi, it is a part of the total 360. Nth part to x degrees part. So the region is x by 360th part. Ante for example టోటల్ ఏరియా యాంగిల్ 360, ఇది ఒక్కటి సెక్టర్ 60 degrees చేస్తుంది అనుకోండి. అంటే 60 degrees అనేది 360లో ఎంత పార్ట్ అవుతుందంటే 60 by 360 అంటే 1/6. అంటే ఏమవుతుంది, టోటల్ ఏరియా మనకు తెలిస్తే సెక్టర్ ఏరియా అందులో 1/6 ఉంటుంది. సో టోటల్ ఏరియా వీ నో దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ pi r square. So the sector area will be x by 360 into pi r square. Why? Because this sector is making x degrees angle. So this angle is out of 360 x part. So x by 360 into pi r square. And in the same way, length of the arc will be x by 360 into 2 pi r. And this area we can able to write in different way. X by 360 into pi r square. This I am going to write it as 2 pi r into r. This is 2 pi r square. But only we have pi r square. So that I divided. But this part together, if we can take x by 360 into 2 pi r, which is same as L. So I am going to replace this with L. So L r by 2 will also be the area of the sector. Okay. Now, yes children. Now find the area of the sector whose radius is 7. And so first question, once again just I will give the idea. I hope based on this you all will complete. So this is the third one. So angle made by the sector at the center. Angle made by sector at center is equal to x degrees is equal to 72. And the radius is also given. Radius which is r is equals to 7 centimeters. Okay children. So x we have. Now it is asked to find the area of the sector. We know that the area of sector is equals to x by 360 into pi r square. X is 72 by 360 into pi 22 by 7 into r square. R square means here 7 into 7. Now 72 5s are, if you can do 5 2s are 10, 0 and 5 7 35 plus 1 30. So 5s, but 5 won't get cancelled. So in that case, now what we will do is, let us you will get in decimals. That is, let us likewise only let us, this 7 and this 7 will get cancelled. So 22 5 will also get cancelled. 5 4s are 20 and 0.54. So finally 4.4 into 7, which it is 7 4s are 28 and 2 carries, and 4s are 28 plus 2, which it is 30. So 30.8. Since the radius is centimeter, area will be square centimeter. So this is, so area of sector is equals to 30.8 square centimeters. So this is the way which you have to calculate. Okay. Now children, it is your turn. Please try to answer the rest of the questions. Rest of the questions means 4th and 5th. Okay. Yes. Amrish, okay, good. That is the correct answer. Yes. And I want the next two questions answers. So actually 5 questions are given, and let us try to do fourth and fifth also. And if you can able to complete this, then I think the first two questions are not at all that much difficult questions. We can able to finish. Okay, children, please try to. Okay, thank you. Here the fourth question, this is, here angle is given and the radius is also given. So angle x is equals to 90 degrees and the radius r is equal to again the same 7. Now area of sector will be equals to, yes. So till now I did not receive any answer. I hope you all are doing. Please try to give the answer as early as possible. X by 360 into pi r square. This is 90 by 360 into 22 by 7 into 7 into 7. Okay, yes. Any answer? Okay, good. Saitija, SLV Kasim. Okay, good. Dhanalakshmi also given the correct answer. Yes, very good. Next, remaining children. Yes. Oh, Venkataharsha. Yes, correct answer. Sivalingeshwar Rao, yes, with complete clarification you have given. Well done, Amma, very good. So with complete, yes, very good. And remaining children also, please try to respond. Yes, very good, well done. So 94s are this is, if you can observe 94s, 91s and 94s, and 4 again which we have calculated. 4 5s are 20, 4 5 5.5. So finally the value will be equals to, yes, which it is 5.5 into 7 7 is 49. Let us multiply this. Let us 5.5 into so sorry. So this 7 also will get cancelled. So I did a small mistake here. This 7 and 7 also. So 5.5 into 7 only. That's all. Here only 7. 5.5 into 7. So 7 5 is 35, 3 7 5 is 35 plus 3 38. So 38.5 square centimeters. Okay, yes. So Saiti is yes, absolutely correct. Next question also. Okay. Yes. So remaining children also, please try to respond for the next question, and one more it is given, one more. So please try to complete that. And here this time the angle itself is given as, so this is the question number 5. Angle x is equals to 120 degrees and the radius does not changes, same, which will be 7 centimeters. Okay, now area of sector will be is equals to, area of sector is equal to, the formula is x by 360 into pi r square. Okay, x by 360, x will be equals to 120 by 360 into pi, we know that 22 by 7 into r square, 7 into 7. So 123 is here 3 will not get cancelled, but even in your decimals only you will get, that is also. So let us try to, since it is 3, that means it is a prime number other than the factor 2 and 5, therefore you will not get exactly terminating decimal, it is non-terminating recurring you will get, but up to 1 or 2 decimals you can able to write. So 3 how many times, 3 7 ja 21 and 1 is left, 3 3 ja, so 21 1, so approximately, but we cannot able to get exactly this is, so which will be is equals to 7.3 into 7, 7 3 is 21, 2 7 7 is 49, sorry, so 120, so this is 3 7 is 21 10, 3 3 is okay, approximate value only, no problem. 7 3 is 21, 2 carry, 7 7 is 49 plus 2. 49 plus 2 is equal to 51. So 50.1.1, which will be is equals to 51.1 square centimeter. Suppose if you can able to write saying 2 more decimals, then the answer will be in decimals, there will be small change. So no problem at all. Why? Because since it is 3 non-terminating recurring, you may not get the exact value, but you can give the approximate value. Okay children? Yes. Okay. So this is, so and the same way we have 2 more questions are left. One is angle 60 degrees and another one angle is 30 degrees. And I hope you all will complete the 2 questions also after completion of this session. Okay ma? Okay. Yes. Now let us observe that the length of the minute hand of a clock is 14 centimeters. Find the area swept by the minute hand in 10 minutes. So this is another important question. You usually will get either for 1 mark or 2 mark in examination, and small logic question. Find the length of the minute hand of the clock. Sorry, the length of the minute hand of the clock is 14 centimeters. Find the area swept by the minute hand in 10 minutes. Okay, so actually if you can observe, in 10 minutes that minute hand will move to some extent. So actually the length of the minute hand of the clock is 14 centimeters. So this I am going to do. Here I want to draw a rough sketch here actually. So this is the minute hand. Let us observe that. This is, what is the length of this? 14 centimeters. Now 10 minutes means actually 15 minutes means it will be like this. In 10 minutes it will come like this. Now this is the area swept by this minute hand. This is the complete area swept by this minute hand in how many minutes? That is completely 10 minutes. So it is asked, it is this area swept by the minute hand in 10 minutes only. This is, so in 10 minutes actually this is 14. What is this area? Means this area which looks like the sector area. Observe that. So first thing what we have to do is how much angle does this minute hand makes by moving 10 minutes. అంటే ఇది 12 దగ్గర ఉందన్నాను. 10 minutes అనేటప్పటికి for 5 minutes 30 degrees. Why? Because totally 1 hour means complete 360 degrees. 1 hour is divided into, yes, 12 equal parts. That means for each 5 minutes, how much? Why? Because 12 5 is 60 minutes will be the complete hour. So for 5 minutes out of 360 by 12, which will be 30. That means for 10 minutes. So the first thing what we have to do is we have to calculate the time taken. That is, so angle made by minute hand in 10 minutes we have to calculate. So in 10 minutes what is the angle that it will make? Means 60 degrees. That is, so x equal to 60 degrees. So whatever may be the length of the minute hand, that will be considered as the radius, which will be is equal to 14 centimeters. Now the area swept is equal to area of sector. So area swept by minute hand is equals to area of sector. This is area of sector. What is the formula for area of sector? Means as we know that which it is x by 360 into pi r square. So x, we know that in 10 minutes the angle made or the angle which it is turned by the minute hand in 10 minutes will be equal to 60. So 60 by 360 pi 22 by 7 into the minute hand length is 14, and that will be considered as radius. 66. So 2 2s, so 2 3s and 2 11s and 7 2s. So these are the cancellations till now whatever it is possible. Now let us multiply that. 11 2s are 22 into 14 by 3. Now first I am multiplying. 14 2s are 28, 2 carry, 14 2s are 28 plus 2 30. So 308 by 3. Now I am going to convert into decimals, which will be is equals to 3 10s are 30 and 3 2s are 6. Point I am keeping. 6 2 is left, 20. 3 6 are 18. So 102.6 centimeter square. So this is the area swept by minute hand in 10 minutes. That is, so this is very important question. Observe carefully. So 10 minutes means in 5 minutes the angle made by the minute hand is 30 degrees. So in 10 minutes it is 60 degrees. So this much angle it covers. So this is the complete region which it is swept by the same minute hand. So it looks like a sector. So area swept by minute hand is equal to area of sector, x by 360 into pi r square, and the length of the minute hand will be considered as the radius for this sector. Now upon cancellation, which will be 22 into 14 by 3, which is 308 by 3, upon converting into decimals, approximate value will be equal to 102.6 square centimeters. So this is the area swept by the minute hand in 10 minutes. Okay, so now by making use of the sector area, how to find the segment area, and based on that the problems and all the last exercise that we will complete tomorrow, and if possible I think 2 more periods it will be possible to complete. So tomorrow and Monday, by that time it can be possible to complete. And but tomorrow and Monday, whatever the problems that we are going to discuss, no doubt at all, those are very important examination point of view. So from that, out of 8 questions, 1 definitely will get in public examination. I hope you all will join tomorrow also as usual at 5:30 p.m. and we will meet tomorrow at 5:30. With this I am going to close today's session. Thank you. Bye.